give everyone just a couple more minutes to jump on, say hi. Everyone can find that feed. It does take a moment. Hello, Jean, Stacy, how are you? Perfect. And we can see everyone. Everyone say hi. We're all there.
Hi.
We'll introduce everyone here in a moment. Well, exciting. We have a lot of fun new products to share with you, of course, and ideas and inspiration. And like always, we just can't wait to see what you guys do with as far as creating with these new products. So jump on, let us know where you're joining us from. Say hi, tag a friend or two, jump on over, and we will be doing some live giveaways, random. I'll add random live giveaways during the live event, okay? So it's a chance to win the new product before you can actually buy it. So exciting. Hello, guys. Perfect. Okay, looks like a few more are finding us. So while we're kind of waiting for that to happen, I do want to just take a moment and introduce everyone that will be sharing tonight. So I have creative partners, Elisa Black. Elisa, you want to say hi? Oh, Elisa's not here. What was I? Oh, yeah, it's right there.
She is.
Where are we? I got to look at which screen. Okay, Tina Christensen.
Hello.
Oh, let us know where you guys are from. Elisa, go first. Where are you from?
San Angelo, Texas.
Texas. Woo-hoo. All right, Tina.
I'm in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
I'll give Pennsylvania much love too. Woo-hoo. And Lisa.
Hey guys.
Caution.
I'm from Hobart, Indiana.
Indiana. I think I've asked this before. But
Yeah,
Tina,
she needs a woo-woo.
yeah, woo-woo. Tina and Lisa are like BFFs, right?
Yeah.
I think I've asked you guys this before. How far are you guys from like distance wise?
Now we're about 10 hours.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a
We used to be about 20 minutes.
Gotcha. Okay. And then I also have Mindy Fulmer, our product manager. Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from Middleton, Idaho.
And then of course, Sonia, say hi.
Hi everyone, Twin Falls, Idaho.
In Falls, Idaho. Sonia Herrera, how do you say your last name?
Herrera.
Herrera. Okay. I don't say your last name enough for it to kind of sink in, I think. So
I've only been married 5 years and I can barely say my last name. So really, it is what it is.
all right. Well, we're gonna, hopefully that gave everyone a moment, but I am really excited to be with you guys tonight. Now, this is a pre-release party. We started these, I don't know, this is our third? Either way, they're a lot of fun. We enjoy them. We hope that you guys enjoy them. But the new product that we are going to be sharing tonight will be available for Kiwi Club members. They will get VIP access to those first on August 3rd, so not too far from today. And then on August 5th, they'll be released in the shop for all of the Kiwi Club or Kiwi members, community members in that, okay? All right, so let's just jump right into it. Are you guys excited? I'm excited. Okay, so the first one we have up is a new accessory set. So we recommend this item for creators who enjoy scrapbooking. And this set is super fun. Let me pull up that image. Mindy, can you share a little bit while I do that?
Yeah, it's called Whimsy.
Whimsy.
And there's 3 pieces, similar to Wacky, but they are larger, so they tuck easier and you have more design poking out. So there's this burst shape and this kind of wonky burst shape, but could also be 3 hearts together. And then there's this kind of bubbly shape as well. So there's 3 of those, and that is Whimsy.
So here is an adorable layout that you created, Mindy, right?
Yep.
So
yeah, so I wanted to kind of play off the sunburst, but not make it a sun. So I found some pictures of my nephew just playing, and So I just used it as a fun, playful element. And it was really fun to put the arrow kind of looped around the center of it. And so, yeah, you'll notice that a lot more comes out when you tuck it in since they are larger. So that's really fun.
All three of them together. So these are larger. So they're good for, like a distinct shape on your page, something that you can kind of layer on top of, but just like all the other designer templates, you kind of mix and max and shift as far as the paper looks go. Cause I would call this one like a cloud, or like we would do that, right? But then here, Mindy.
But it's snow piles.
So it's no piles.
I didn't have any cloud needs. So I thought, oh, it could be cute with snowflakes layered on top. So that's how I did it. And it's a really great base to layer things on top of it. It makes it really fun. So I layered my snowmen and my snowflakes, kind of tucked them in and out and behind and on top of the Whimsy. So
like a nice whimsical design as you play to create with them, which is where kind of the inspiration for the name Whimsy came. So they're super fun. So whether you're making, of course, bright, or you're doing some more softer like whites and just different colors, like there's so many options that you could do.
Work with anything. Yeah.
So that is an accessory set. So this one will be $14 on this one. And of course, we're gonna do a giveaway. Yay! So just let us know in the comments. Let us know, what would you create with this? Like what thoughts and memories that you have that you were like, oh my gosh, yes, I can create using this set for what? Like, what are you gonna create with that? I'm excited to use it as a cloud. I know it was a snow pile, but I'm a sucker for.
Someone mentioned earlier when we were talking that the one that I mentioned was this one. Mm-hmm. Looks like the top of a gift, like a bow.
You could do like a big base, like a big gift, and then
and you could even put like little mini pictures in like the square part of the gift and put the bow. Yeah. Anyway, a good idea.
Happy birthday layout.
Ooh,
yeah.
It could be turkey feathers too.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you guys are coming.
I saw spiky hair.
Ooh, spiky hair. Tina always thinks outside of the box. She's got it. Okay, Lisa, I'm going to pick on you. When I say stop, the last comment that you see is going to be our lucky winner. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Sit. Stop.
Okay. Becky Coburn.
Becky, congrats. Becky Colbert. Okay, so you are a lucky winner of the Whimsy accessory set. Sonia has your name down, but please make sure to email the team members at support@kiwilane.com. That's where they can verify you, get your address from you and everything else. But we'll also make sure that they have that list of winners. So yay, Becky. All right, let's go on to number 2. I feel like I'm like, I don't know. Either it's like, what am I thinking of? Like when you walk down the aisle, like a fashion show. That's what I feel like when sometimes I read these things. And our next one up is this, but I'm derailing here. Okay.
I think you should describe them like a fashion show.
Next up is tiny plants.
She is wearing tonight.
I am a little weird. That's good. It's not Friday. I thought it was Friday, so I'm kind of trying to make up for it. But okay, so yes, tiny plants is a tiny accessory, and we recommend this one for creators, of course, who love scrapbooking, card making, or DIY style creations as well. So it really does work in various mediums, and the options and inspiration, of course, are endless with these. So let me pull those up for a quick look on those. And this one actually comes with, let me pull that up, guys, quickly here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Here, Mindy, show it to us while we get this up.
Oh, well, it's in the package because there's lots of little.
That's it. I got it. Here we go. I'll jump to that one. So there you go. Here's kind of a close look at this. So it comes with 10 different designer templates that you can play to create with. And the concept behind this one is that we knew that we kind of were missing some of these smaller elements, which would be really cute on DIY crafts. But we've had a lot of fun with just also creating ones that you can stick into the pot. You can also use them as little like foliage on your pages or your card creations, different things like that. So let me give you a close look at some of those samples and ideas. Here it is being used on a snap frame. So what I love about this one is that if you use like more springy colors, then it feels spring. But I'll show you a sample later where I used it on like more fall by just changing it up and using, you know, oranges and browns and things like that. So here is 2 adorable cards that Mindy used her scraps on. Mindy, you want to share a little bit?
Yeah, these pieces are small, and so they are the best for your little pieces of scraps that you have around. These were all made with just scrap paper that I had, and the little leaves and things are so fun to tuck and layer and create really cute clusters, and they're perfect for cards. So
here's kind of a closer look at that too, so you can kind of see a little bit of the details in the templates in it. But I think that the best part about this new set is that there like no green thumb is required whatsoever. Like no green thumb, because the truth is, if I get a plant, it's pretty much dead. Like,
me too.
so that's your question, you guys, for the random giveaway. Yes or no? Do you have a green thumb? Yes. Do you not have a green thumb? No. Where are we at? Where is that balance in our community here? I always envy those that can actually grow something. I keep thinking one day, my daughter Abigail is really into like plants. She keeps trying to collect more, except for she's going to be leaving me soon. And I'm like, what's going to happen to these plants? Mom, she's like, Mom, take care of them. And I'm like, no, they will die. like won't last.
I don't
I
think
feel
I've
like it's
ever
easy.
kept a.
Oh, sorry, Sonia.
I was just saying, I don't think I've ever kept a plant alive in my whole life. So that would be an impossible task if Abby asked me to keep her plants alive.
I think it's easier to keep like green plants alive more than flowers. Like I kill flowers, like so easy, but
Right. And you can make
plants are a little hardier, I feel like.
You can make them out of paper and they don't ever die, guys. They don't ever die. So really, really great. Okay, Elisa, I'm gonna pick on you. You ready? Do you have the comments up?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing. So the reason why we're changing it up, just in case someone like hasn't joined us in another live, is because each internet is different and sees comments last differently. So this is the kind of the way we're accomplishing the random sporadic giveaway from those that are commenting in the comment. Okay, so with that all said, stop. Who do you see?
Okay, Julie Allison Dean.
Julia Dean. Okay. Congrats. Julie? Was it Julie? Did I say to Julie?
Julie Allison Dean.
All right, Julie, congratulations. You're the lucky winner of the Tiny Plants accessory set. What was her answer, I wonder? Is she have a green thumb or no green thumb? No
Just
green thumb. Okay. We have like a green thumb camp and a no green thumb camp. I'll have to go back later and check out all that.
Her comment was funny. She says, no green thumb. My hubby laughed because when we met, I had a cardboard cutout that he called a plant cemetery.
A plant cemetery. Oh boy, that's hilarious. Okay, Julie, please email support@kiwilane.com, but Sonia also has you on the list of the lucky winners. All right. Okay, so next up is another tiny accessory. It's our tiny season accessory set. And this one, well, I won't get ahead of myself, but it is really fun. So it is perfect for, let me pull that up again. For
Any season.
card making, it is good for any season. Also those DIY style projects. You adding your own style to those DIY projects are super fun as well. And so it really is. It's just got every season in it and the whole scope here. So here it is. So this set is 10 pieces as well. And so you have, yeah, spring, summer, fall, winter, all represented here in this. And it is really cute on cards. Mindy, you want to share us kind of your experience of creating these cards?
Yeah, I just want to answer Evelyn's question. These two are tiny sets, so they are $11.
Correct. Thank you.
Yeah, so I just decided to start making cards, and they're just simple cards, but these pieces really layer well with some of our other designer templates, the larger sizes, so you can get that mix of large and small or medium and small, whatever. But they're perfect for just a really quick card for whatever occasion you need, and they're awesome.
And using your scraps of paper.
Yeah, scraps of paper.
Totally efficient use of those. All right, Lisa.
All right, so I used them on a layout, which it was nice because I could sprinkle them all over. And I know the centers of the flowers are designed so that, or the stars are designed so that you can cut the center out of a separate piece of paper. But I like the outline of it. So I actually snipped my little stars to cut the inside out and then just glued it back on the page, even with the seam. But I love the look of it. So you get 3 kinds of stars out of one template.
That's wonderful. Yeah. So you did the solid and then you did more like a ring star and then you did a small one. Absolutely. 3 different styles with that. And do you want us to tell us about these lovely memories?
Well, my son-in-law happens to be a Marine, and he was deployed for 6 months and he came back in April. So Alana, my granddaughter, wasn't walking when he left. So she was able to walk to him when he got home.
Oh,
So sweet.
so sweet that you were able to capture that all too. What wonderful memories to capture. Love it. Thank you so much for sharing that. All right, so that is the tiny season set. We also have some really fun ideas that Tina, you also created using the tiny seasons and tiny plants. So let me pull those up so we can look at your wonderful creativity here. So cute. Okay, let me share that again. Okay, take us away, Tina.
Okay, well, when I saw Wacky 2, I saw a hat. Whimsy, I'm sorry, Whimsy. I have other notes written in front of me. So Whimsy 2, I saw a hat. And you'll see some of the other things too. But I took the round shape and yep, as a hat. And I made these hats that can be removable and changed up. So I don't know, do you want to move it to the next one?
Yeah, so this is like
and show them?
Patriotic lady. I don't know, we're gonna name her as
This is Strawberry Lady.
Strawberry Patch Lady. Cute.
And I have my Winter Lady or my Mrs. Snowman.
Mrs. Snowman.
And this is Mrs. Snowman in her black hat. And these all interchange with little Velcro dots on my face. So I can change them seasonally. And I put just some twine on the back to hang it.
That's so fun.
And then we've got kind of our Easter bonnet.
Easter bonnet.
And then our fall hat. Could be Thanksgiving. And then what do we say, our scary lady?
Spooky lady.
Spooky lady.
I love it. So here's kind of a visual of all of her creations together, which is so out of the box and so creative.
And I have a few more to do to cover all the months, but that was as far as I got in the time I had.
So fun. Okay, and then also this one you have here.
Yes, that was another Whimsy, and I just used it to make the full sun and make a hanging out of it. And see, well, I like You Are My Sunshine.
Yeah. And we'll come back here. I'm gonna jump to you really fast. There you go. Show us. Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
We don't want to get
so it'll hang.
That wood circle. We're gonna come back to it, but yeah, she's using lights.
They didn't know what to say.
It's good. But keep it plugged in your mind. That's so fun.
So, all right, and then I have a card.
Where are you gonna put that? What's your plan?
Well, this is my dad and my nieces when they were little. They're both in college now. And it's a military kind of related picture. They were wearing his hats from when he was in Vietnam. So I am probably going to take it and give it to him. So Mom, don't tell him because she's listening.
Oh.
I don't know if he's listening too, but I'm going to visit. So
That's so
I
meaningful.
want to show.
I love that. Okay, and then also
So
have a couple cards that you made.
I have I have it upside down. So I used the flower pot, and to me it looked like a lampshade. So I turned it upside down and made a lampshade.
I love it. And again, that's the wonderful thing about the designer templates. They're just kind of a great toolbox that you can have, or in tools in your toolbox, and you can switch them and move them and adjust them.
And I thought it would be fun to put just either something about you are my light, or you light up my world, or something like that with it. I think that the saying would depend on who it was going to.
Yes, absolutely. It just makes you smile. It's happy. I love it. Okay, and here is another fun. She was busy bee, guys. Look at all these awesome ideas.
I was having fun. I just ran out of time. So this one is actually inspired by a class that Lisa taught at my store. And we actually used jean pockets, and we made flowers, 3D flowers, and put them on. And so when I saw the shape that we were working with here, I immediately saw a pocket and had to turn it over and make it into a pocket full of posies.
I love it. Lisa, show us.
And then I can hang it.
Do a comparison.
So here's the pocket.
Oh yeah, super fun. And then the other one.
I went and grabbed mine, so I can even show them side by side.
Inspiration.
So this was my inspiration, and this is what I created with our new sets.
Okay, and we're gonna come back to the pocket when we get to that other one, so we can showcase it again. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Okay, so we needed to pick another winner. So you guys get your little fingers ready. All right. So this winner is for. Wait, did we do Tiny Season already?
No, you're gonna have to do both of them.
Oh wait, we did Tiny Plants. We didn't do Tiny Seasons yet. Yes.
Yeah, I have a tiny plant winner already.
Oh.
Yep, so Tiny Season.
Tiny Seasons. Okay, Tina. I'm gonna tell you when to stop.
Okay.
Are you guys just commenting? Let me think. Just comment. I don't know what to tell you guys to comment about. Just
What's
say
your favorite season?
Oh,
Your favorite season.
There you go, Mindy. What is your favorite season, y'all? Okay, while everyone's kind of engaging and commenting, and feel free to comment a couple times. It's free game here. What is your guys' favorite seasons? Let me know. You guys right here. Mindy.
Oh.
Probably spring or fall, because they have the best weather in Idaho anyway.
Mine would be Christmas and winter.
Winter.
I like
You're in
fall.
Indiana. Do you like snow, Lisa?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully
Because
she
you get a lot in Indiana, so you must like snow.
What do you think, Sonia?
I think fall because I very much like Halloween. A little spooky vibe. That's my favorite.
What do you think?
I
Tom?
like spring and summer because I like to be warm. I'm not a cold person.
Yeah. I thought I liked snow, and then I realized how much work it was, and then I said, I don't like snow anymore. I was like, I don't like it anywhere. I'm a total fall all the way, not even a comparison. I've decided, and just because it's not just weather, it's like smells and colors and outfits, like every piece of it is just my favorite. Okay, ready, Tina? And stop.
Okay. Julie George Austin.
Julie George.
I think I'm the only person who doesn't like Halloween.
Oh,
That's her comment.
only one. I'm sure you're not the only one, Julie. I love to do like more about imagination because we're like big storytellers in our household. Like, you know, my husband loves telling stories and writing and imagination and just everything. So when it comes to Halloween, I just really embrace that part of it. So I love it. Okay. Congrats. Okay, so the next runner-ups we have 2 new a la cartes, and it's Harvest and Farmstead. So talking about fall.
Yeah, I was gonna say, speaking of fall.
Yeah, speaking of fall, these are super fun additions that of course you can use the a la cartes in various different ways, but it's nice just to kind of get that individual item that you can use, whether that is on your layouts, creations. These ones, because of the sizing, I would recommend them on layout creations or DIY style creations on that. So let me give you a peek here. So this is the Farmstead, kind of a visual here of what it looks like when you use the designer template and cut it out of paper. I'm going to go back to you, Mindy, on that. Yeah, show us.
So it has the cutouts so you can make your wheel hubs, and you can trace out the racking in a different color. You can dress it up however you want, but it's really fun. And it works perfectly to fill the back with tiny seasons.
Yes, super cute. And we'll show more samples of that here. This layout, this one you also had fun creating personally.
Yeah, so I used both of the new a la cartes on this.
Here's I should share
Harvest,
yeah.
Which is this really fun pumpkin with the cutouts, and really fun to layer different patterns and colors on top of. And it's a larger size, so it layers really well with our other fall pieces that we have in the shop. And then Farmstead on the other side, layered with some larger pieces as well.
Yeah, you use the little tiny seasoned pumpkins like you were in the back there.
Yeah.
Hey Mindy, some of the comments are asking the size, like width and size of the truck, and then prices for Harvest and Farmstead.
So Harvest is $5, and the Harvest cart it's about 5.5 inches. So here, let me go back to that. It's about 5.5 inches by 4 inches. So
Harvest isn't, maybe Farmstead. Harvest is probably about 4 inches by
4 inches is what it's
probably 4 by 4, close to that.
Yeah, that's kind of what I said. Yep. And then the Farmstead a la carte here on this one is 6.5 inches by 2.7 inches. So it's
So we do have pickup, which is in the shop in the a la carte, but it is a lot smaller. And this one is designed specifically, well, you can put things in the back a lot easier in this truck. And it has a lot more detailing on it than the pickup.
And that one's $6. Hey, can you show it back up really fast, Mindy?
Yeah.
So the stenciling, you can see the little details. So if you're not familiar with different designer templates, some of them have these little laser cuts out of them, and it allows you just to use those as a stencil guide. So like the hubcaps of this car, you could trace those out. Here, let me pull your picture back up here.
So I just traced them out of the same paper that I did my truck in. I just ran my pencil along in those cuts, and then around the outer part of the truck in those spots, and connected that cut, and then popped it up with pop dots just to give it a little bit more dimension there.
Yeah, I love pop-up. You can never have enough pop-up at all.
Yeah.
Okay, pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin. Pumpkin is the key word here. Type pumpkin in the comments, and we will, because who doesn't like pumpkin? Well, maybe some people don't like pumpkin. If you don't like pumpkin, type yuck in the comments if you don't like pumpkin. I love pumpkin. I love pumpkin pie. I don't know. Actually, I take that back. Someone told me once to have pumpkin ice cream. I didn't like it. It was not good.
Pumpkin ice cream's good, like one bite.
Yeah.
But to eat a bowl of it, it's not very satisfying.
Not a fan at all. Okay, Mindy, it's you. Go. Stop.
Lois Jane.
Lois Jane. You are a lucky winner of the Harvest a la carte. Okay. And then ready, set, Lisa, stop.
Linda Brackett.
Linda Brackett is our lucky winner of the
I
Harvest.
think that's how you say her last name.
Brackett. Oh, I haven't seen it. Oh, is it RH C-H.
Yeah, it's BRACHT. Now I pulled out a slimline card just out of curiosity. So I put the truck on a slimline card. So I'm thinking this is what I'm going to go create next is on a slimline card because it would work for that.
Yeah, and using the little tiny seasons out of the back. And that's really, you could keep it as simple as that on a cute slimline card, and that would be so cute.
Yeah.
Harvest does work on a card too, as well.
It does.
I have done it.
If you like that one little element, well.
You could put, so I'll show you if I
Harvest
can.
with the little plants around it on a card.
Okay, so you could put it on there and you could layer just some little, I don't know, flowers or a little leaf or something down there. So
that's a traditional card size, which is 4 by 5.5. But then the slim card is cute.
That would be really cute. Yeah.
I'm so excited, Lisa. I can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see it. Okay. Well, Elisa Black, I'm going to have you share your wonderful creations with everyone. So she, of course, got inspired by all of the different products that we just shared with you. So we have a collection of them that we're so excited to share with you. I'm going to share my screen for you, and then you can kind of walk us through those if that works for you here. Okay, so here you used the Farmstead, yeah? So cute. And then kind of walk us through what you did there.
Okay, so this is the color of this is the way the paper was, but I did the window and then put Nuvo drops over the top so it shines a little, and used wood grain paper for the thing. And then this is just pop dots. Pop that out a little bit. And this is just Nuvo drops and some stickers.
And I should share how you were sharing with me. You love to kind of create different accessories and like.
Oh yes, this will go in my stash for embellishments on scrapbook pages.
So it's like she loves customizing her own DIY embellishment and just playing with them in that fashion. And then of course adding all these wonderful details and inking and all this fun stuff. For a moment when I first saw them, I asked her, I thought she like had been watercoloring on them. And she was like, no, it's just the paper and the inking. And I was like, what? That's so fun. Okay, so tell us about this creation that you did here.
Okay, so this one will be a journaling card on one of my scrapbook pages. So that's why I put the lines on it. And I actually use the expressions to make the lines.
The expressioning journal card. Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And then I just cut another middle out and put the pop dots to pop that out a little bit. And that is the way the paper is. I didn't do anything special to that paper.
That's fun. It's a great way to use up some of that fun paper. Okay, here, this is another like embellish fun border that you did. I love it.
Okay, I like doing layered borders. So with lots of stuff on it. So this is from the Grow Kit. So it's the vine.
Oh, the vine.
Yes. I took the vine out of one of the kits and then I just added pumpkins to it. And I cut the pumpkins out of different types of orange paper and it's all done with scraps.
It's like, yes, scrap art. I love it. Okay. And that's kind of another close look at that. Oh, this one, this is so fun too. You use tiny plants here and it looks like Cascade.
Yes, this is tiny plants and I wrote on the back of it, it's Cascade 3B. So I just made it wavy and then used the different stems. Now the flowers, I did take a piece of white cardstock and my ink sponge and I just sponged them different colors of ink and then cut the flowers out.
I love that kind of mixed media feel that's going on here. So fun. And it's, of course, always nice to use those tools and play friendly with other products. So did you trace it out of the white paper first and then cut it out and then start inking, or did you?
No, I inked all the paper first and then just laid the flowers randomly all over the paper and traced them.
Okay, so like creating your own pattern paper.
Yeah, so it was multiple colors of ink all over one piece of paper.
And then you trace the elements. Yep. Super fun. Okay, and then this one. Yeah, you got to hold it up because it looks totally different.
This is tiny plants. So that is paper the way it came.
Yeah.
And I don't shop much at like Hobby Lobby or Michael's or those places. When I go on trips, I find the small scrapbook stores, and that's where I find the weird paper. That's cool. Yeah, so that's all tiny plants.
I love it.
And that is marbled paper for the flowers. And then this was just some kind of brown paper with the, it looks like distress.
Awesome.
So, and I did use Nuvo drops to make the little line going across on the top and bottom.
So fun. So fun. Okay, and then this was really creative too. This is fun.
This is Tiny Seasons trees. And so I just made a bunch of trees and attached them together. And this is all just different color green scrap paper I have. So I just picked out random pieces of green scrap paper and cut them all out and then just glued them in a line.
And used stickles, it looks like you used.
Yeah, that is that's Nuvo.
Okay, new. Okay, gotcha. I can see that like on a camping page, of course, Christmas page, an outdoor hiking page. Super fun.
Yeah, I kind of left them blank because I don't know where it'll end up yet, but you can always add ornaments to it or.
Yeah, I love the combination of the embellished accessories on top of like creating these borders. So super fun ways to even extend the use of a tiny accessory set. Create your own unique borders. Fun little designing borders on those. So cute. So cute. Well, I was inspired. Thank you so much for sharing. Okay, so we are going to kind of switch gears here a little bit. We're going to be sharing some new additions that are to our DIY styles collection. We actually had a lot of fun with our current line of DIY style products, the snap frames. If you're not familiar with them, they're currently in the shop. They're so much fun to create and just change them up for different seasons and just have really just that really personalized, customized craft products that you can decorate your home with in different ways. But we'll share some samples of those because it's kind of fun to use these next products along with some of your snap frames. But so we have a couple new design elements that, like I said, pair really cute by themselves, or you can create similar different designs and showcase them. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm so excited. But they're also really super fun to display in a tier tray. So I don't know how many of you guys might be familiar with a tier tray, but let me kind of give you a glimpse into this really fast. Here's kind of a visual. So you can kind of see some fun different ways that you can decorate a tier tray. Again, kind of with the thought that you can keep it for an everyday look, or you can change it up with the holiday seasons. You can keep it really simple. You can go a little bit detail, whatever your style and your heart desires, it's totally up to you. And then you can see the snap frame. So you can coordinate them from the color palette and such similar. So that's kind of what I did. I had really fun. And then those little paper flowers that I created from a Crafton, I don't know when that was, like a week or two ago, I also added it. So that was really fun to do. Okay. So let me give you a look at those new products. The first one is we have a new addition. It's a basic wood circle that you can design on top of, again, utilizing your designer templates. And this was the base that Tina was also using for her lady. Yeah, go ahead and hold it up. And your sunshine thing. Here, I'll go back to you. Go ahead, Tina, show us.
Yeah, so I used it on the sunshine, and this one I just did a dry brush with some real light pale blue paint on. So that took it real well so I could still see the shiplap. And then on my lady, I actually just left her just the plain wood. I didn't have time to go stain her and let it dry and everything. So I just left her plain and went ahead and decorated her. And I used the back side, basically. I didn't want lines on her face.
Sense. Absolutely. So here is a look at those, just kind of share with you. So I wanted to share, circle back around to this because we were saying about the size, but look how simple and clean that looks with the tiny plants, with the harvest, and then just this cute little decorative item that you can, again, change up for seasons on those. So here's like one using your scraps of paper, those lovely materials that you have around in different ways. Okay, and then this was fun. So hold on, that image didn't come up. Let me come back to that.
People are asking the size.
Oh yeah, it's 7 inches, 7-inch circle on this. And it does have the shiplap, so that I wanted to come back to this picture so that you guys could see that kind of what Tina was sharing with all of us on this. So it's just super fun. There's lots of ways that you can play to create with different designs as you decorate it, and you can incorporate other items and product collections that you might have as you play to create just different things. And then this engraving, and then that's where you can do it double-sided. So like, for example, I did, here, am I still sharing? I am. So I did the shiplap, the one that I was just sharing with you guys. And then it's so easy to flip for the season. And then I did a Halloween design on the other side. So I definitely recommend utilizing both sides if you are displaying it in a way that you could. But of course, it's super fun that way. So, okay. And then Sonia. So Sonia is just recently, I don't even know if we formally introduced you, Sonia. Where is
I
she?
don't know. I mean, maybe not in this capacity to like everybody on this call.
You guys probably seen her face in the different craft-ins and just different things, but Sonia just started to work here at Kiwi Lane. She helps us with our marketing team. And I don't even know, it's been like a month and a half, like, yeah.
I actually started April 5th, so 3, maybe almost 4 months.
So she's kind of warming herself up, but she was like, I want to create something. She was kind of nervous, but tell us about what you created here, Sonia.
Okay. All right. Because I get excited every time I see it. So this is my version of my shiplap circle. So I wanted to cut out the strips of paper where it was all so cohesive, but I wanted each one to be different so you could still kind of tell that it was shiplap. So I cut them out and then inked them, of course, with the idea that it was kind of like a snow globe. And then I used the Rejoice design kit from Snap Frames to make the joy, which I just inked, and then the tree, and then inside of the tree I put some like little green paper, and then I added the second tree with the maroonish colored paper. But I think what I like about it most, everybody, was this was my first ever time making anything in my life, literally ever. Okay, so I was very excited about it, and I was freaking out the whole time because I got to create something. So I keep it next to me, and it's always just there, and I think it's so cute. And all the girls at work got together, and we had a little pizza party, and we created together. And so this was my first introduction to creating and working at Kiwi, and so it's my favorite thing ever, you guys. I have to tell you. Oh, you guys are so nice in the comments. Thanks.
I think it's wonderful. It's just, yes. We kind of joke about it because I know, Mindy, you mentioned it because I literally am never going to forget it. I don't think I am or ever am.
I don't think I'll forget it either.
Her exact words were, I hate that I love it so much.
I hate that I love it so much. I was sitting there and I was literally like looking at it, and you guys, I was like, I hate that I love this so much because it's now like addicting. I want to make something all the time, and now that we have this new release and it's DIY, I'm buying tier trays, I'm making snap frames. I mean, it's gonna be so, but it was so fun, so I really enjoyed it.
I'll get you into scrapbooking and all these other things, but I completely understand that it's not as like overwhelming or commitment when you go into it, but the fulfillment of that, wait till you feel the fulfillment of grabbing your pictures and combining it with your creative style and expression. Like,
I mean, when that happened,
it was so fun to watch her face just light up as she was creating it, like in front of us. She just was like beaming about the whole process. It was so fun to watch.
Yeah, I was like the first time creator, and I know we talk about like the first time creator, but that was me. Like I was doing this for the first time, and I was so happy. So I really can't wait for you guys to like feel the joy. I hope you feel it through the computer, because I was so happy about my project.
I love that you also picked the word joy to go along with it. Perfect. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's give away one of these lovely wood circles for you guys to create on top of whatever your heart desires. So I'm going to, I told you guys, help me out. Think. Any ideas? No? Okay. Crickets. I get crickets. Comment. I don't know. Just.
First person to say what Sonia said after she created her creation.
Okay, Mindy. First
What did I say?
What did Sonia say? Exact words.
For you to see. Then the first person you see.
Okay.
And while there's a pause, they wanted to know the price on the circle.
Yes, I'll grab it while we're still going.
Cynthia, you are the first person I see. I said, I hate that I love it so much.
Okay, we're going with Sonia's. Absolutely.
I don't see it yet, so we'll go with Sonia.
Yeah. Okay, Shiplap Circle is $6 on that item. And again, like, flip it over. I don't know. That's how I would do it, because then like when you pull out your Halloween, which comes before like your fall, and then you want to change it up for your fall, and then you just flip it, and it's as easy as that. So fun. All right. Well, to go along with that, we also have another fun base shape that you can, play around with, customize, you display again in different easels and just different things like that. It's actually shaped like a house was the intention. But Tina, go ahead and share us again that lovely pocket.
I turned it over from being a house. I saw a pocket, so I turned it over and made a pocket out of it.
Well,
and that's where I used the flowers and embellished it that way.
And so you did a little string on it as well. And what's your plan to do with this one?
Oh, just to be able to hang it as a decoration and enjoy it.
Yeah, on a door.
So, and then I just used one of the brackets from
that Tiny Charmed.
Charmed, yep, from Tiny Charmed, in order to do the stitching of the pocket design.
That's so cute. I didn't ask you, is
all
that
the way around
paper, or did you do inking on your flowers as well?
No, this is actually the paper. It looked very similar to the paper Elisa used.
Cute.
I don't know if we grabbed the same thing or not, but it was already there. I inked the edges with vintage photo because I just like vintage photo. And so.
Me too. Okay, so let me kind of give you guys a look at some more samples. So Mindy, you do have that one near you, because we'll flip it, see what everybody else sees in it. But let us know. There you go. Yeah, so flip it, Mindy, and talk.
So you could do, people were saying baseball diamond.
Yep.
So you could do that. You could do a pocket. You could do an arrow.
I want to put the arrow concept. Kiri said
do a house.
Mm-hmm.
You could
pocket. Like, I don't know.
You could do lots of things. A spinner. You could spin it.
I'm going to give away first really quickly. So you guys come today. What would you use this for? Like, what did you see first, I guess? Because like, I'll be honest. I was like, it's a house. And then everyone else started saying these other things. And I was like, oh yeah, an arrow. Like, I was like, of course. Like,
lots of great ideas. Top of a rocket, barn school, envelope, fold down the top.
Oh,
yes, it is made out of wood.
Pencil.
You can't.
Yeah, a pencil.
Wood, but you could do a thing
That'd be
with
cute.
stuff coming out of it, like little love letters or something. Like make it look like an open envelope. Anyway.
Envelope.
What else we got, Tina?
Pencil for the first day of school. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, like the white.
But he said rocket ship.
Yeah. So fun.
An envelope.
You said that one. Okay, Mindy, what do you see?
So people were asking, yes, this is made out of wood. This and the circle are 5mm plywood. So you can paint them, stain them, put paper on them, lots of options.
Yeah.
What was I doing?
Oh, sorry, I was gonna pick someone. I picked someone. Jackie Myers. Okay. Jackie Myers is our lucky winner for that one. I was saying I was gonna do the giveaway first on that. So Jackie, you are a lucky winner. So please make sure to email support@qeling.com. You'll be, and I can't wait to see what you create with it. So many fun options. I don't want to give any spoilers away of some creative partners that will be doing some fun events during the release week. So I'll keep that one to myself. I almost said another idea, but I was like, hold on. Okay, here, let me show you a couple more samples on this so that we can expand our vision. So in a way, yeah, you can use it like a house shape, but you could just kind of cover it with paper, like a basic background. You can use Mod Podge on this. Did you say the price? This one's $5. It's 5 inches by 6 inches, just to kind of give a scope of size. And I do recommend still like utilizing both sides. That's kind of how I would approach it personally. This one I used fabric. So I covered in fabric here. It's kind of hard to see the texture of it, but really it's the same process. I just covered in Mod Podge. I laid it down on my paper, the wood piece itself, traced it, then cut the fabric out, and then I covered the base of the wood with Mod Podge, and then I flattened my paper on top, and then I just kind of pulled from the edges of the threads on it. But I love that kind of feel on top of it. So that was fun. And then just kind of look there. Okay, so here's some fun other tier trays. We're gonna circle back around this, but you can kind of see the circle with the thing, and you can just other little accent pieces, little mini things. We'll be exploring that more together. Which brings us to the other item, which is, so we actually started by creating this wood truck, but then we're like, well, we kind of need it's just so stinking cute. So we wanted to provide a designer template you can use as a template to help you with the wood truck, but really I was able to do it without it in that. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself again here. I'm like, wait, let's show you the wood truck. Mindy, do you have that near you?
Yeah.
Perfect.
So it comes in 4 pieces, so it's a little tricky to hold up, but
Right.
so it has the base of the truck, and then we have the hubs separately. I don't know if I'm putting these on the right spots, but
yeah.
So those pop up to give dimension. And then we also have the racking for the back is a separate piece, so you can easily paint that separate or put paper on it, all of the above, stain it.
Yeah, you can make your hubs a different pattern paper if you wanted to cover those in paper, and then paint your base of your car, your truck differently in that too. So here is kind of a close look so that it's a little easier to see here. Oh, hold on, what's going on, computer? There we go. This is so much fun, guys. Mindy was kind of smiling ear to ear when we did it because
it is so fun.
You can use the tiny seasons. That's why we're kind of like, okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. But it is really fun to kind of use tiny seasons and tuck it in to the back of the truck. Here, let me pull up another. I don't know why it wasn't pulling them all up. There we go. I'll talk people difficulty. There we go. Okay. So I think, so the sizes work together. So for one, if you want to do that, but also show it to you guys on a snap frame. So just kind of get some of those things. But here's kind of a good visual. Like you can load your truck with tiny seasons, any season that you want, right? And so you can go from a spring to a summer to Halloween, and then you also can put the little leaves with the pumpkins to go to more of a fall theme, and then to cutting down the tree and Christmas season and all of that stuff. So lots of fun on that. Here is it on a snap frame. Mindy, you want to share some of your thoughts?
Yeah, so I wanted my truck to kind of match my decor. Susan stained hers, which was really cool. It gave a really rustic look. I wanted kind of a rustic look to mine too, but I like color, so I put color in mine. And then I kind of just put the big bracket down below.
Vintage bracket.
And just slide in the pieces. So I glued my racking onto my truck just at this bottom part, and the side part. So there's no glue on the back adhering it to the snap frame. And then that way I can easily drop in my pieces, slide it in behind the racking, and I can just slide them in and out. So they're not adhered down, they're just slid loosely in and out.
And then I just stored mine. I don't know how you're doing yours, but I just stored mine in this little envelope. And then I have all my different seasons in here. And then I'll just keep it right in the drawer because I have like this entry table that has like a drawer, you know? And so I'm just going to keep it in there so that I can just easily swap out the little load that the truck might be carrying that season. So super fun. Love it. It really was super fun. I can't wait for you guys to experience that same joy. Here is also just to kind of show you that, like how you can make, you know, something to the season and keep that feel and that style cohesive. If you wanted to say do a snap frame, but also have your little elements, your design elements coordinate in that same thing. So I had a lot of fun doing that. And then this design right here, I just wanted to share this. Gina Becker, a creative partner, she couldn't be with us tonight, but she had a lot of fun and she shared this with us. One of the things she was able to quickly create. And I love how she used different patterns and colors and kind of showing you, like, we stained ours, but you can have a lot of fun doing that. And she just kept her wood, the plywood in itself, raw. So if that fits your style, but these are DIY products, and so they do come unfinished. So you can either paint them, you can stain them, you can cover them in paper, fabric, whatever your heart desires on that. So, okay, so that is the wood truck, and it is 6.53 inches by 2.67 inches to kind of just give an estimate of that size, and it's $7 for the wood truck, and it's in multiple pieces.
Can you show the template and the truck?
But the template truck,
side,
yeah, I
because
was just gonna
everyone's
say,
asking.
the template truck and the wood truck are exactly the same.
Yeah.
So if it is helpful for you to use the template to trace out paper to lay on top, then that works. Or you can trace the wood truck either way, but they are the same.
Yeah, I think the creative partner mentioned that. I didn't have to do that for whatever it's worth.
Yeah, I didn't either, but
I really wanted, so the wood truck though, like it's one dimensional. Like when I use it on my product or my projects for my display, it is what it is. I really wanted that advantage to have a designer template tool that I can just create multiple just different things, but I wanted that dimension of, and I love having that quality. Again, that's why I kind of stained mine so that it go with every season and not like a bright red or something. But that was my personal choice so that I could change it up per season, but it still went with the decor. So that was kind of my thoughts behind it. But okay, well, let's give one away. How about that? I'm really going to start picking on someone. I forget about it because I get so excited about what we're sharing. And then I'm like, oh yeah, giveaway question. I was telling them I should have came up with someone's. It's the one thing I didn't do before we went live, guys. I apologize. Let's think of pre-questions.
You can do, what are they going to create? Like, what are you going to make with the wood truck? Type it in.
Yeah. What, or like, are you guys fan of the truck styles? Just, are you loving it? Because we love it. So hopefully you guys are loving it and excited about it. And it really is fun. I don't know what it is. It's just something about tiny things, like putting them in and out. I think after I created it, I just like kept sticking them in and out and just doing it again and again and again. And
I did too.
Everything's cuter when it's small.
Yeah, exactly. And to be able to pull and drop and like mix and match, it was so fun. It's like, I don't know.
Hey, Tina, go. Who do you see?
Lucy Fairnow. Truck filled with pumpkins or apples.
Oh, apples would be cute in the back.
Would be cute.
Oh.
Apple, yeah.
August cute, club cute.
They were asking for a hint earlier.
On last Wednesday. Go
yeah, they pointed them to your video.
Okay. So. Yeah. Congrats, Lisa. I'm so excited to see what you guys create with these. So much fun. Please email support@Kiwi so that team members can connect you with your account, get your shipping information and all of that stuff. So please make sure to do that. All right. Okay, so we're kind of wrapping it up. I know we shared a lot at you guys. Like I said, we were excited to kind of expand on our DIY style collections and provide these different opportunities that not only work great for our snap frames, but allow you to have these different design elements if you want to kind of correlate those together. But we do have 2 new meaningful wood words to kind of add to that, just because we love that simple effect that just a simple phrase or something can add to your creations as well. So we have live simply and spread kindness. You guys probably saw them sparkled or sprinkled in with some of the samples that we already shared, but I do want to at least give it a close look here.
There is live simply, just the raw piece.
And then the spread kindness comes in 2 different pieces on that as well. And the live simply is $4. It's the size estimate is about 4.6 by 2.1. And we kind of went with live simply just because it's a great reminder for us to focus on, you know, the meaningful things. And so it's just one of those nice things to have around your home, whether that's a reminder to you or to those in your household. Just something to kind of keep close and remind you often. Every time you pass that project you created with the live simply words, you can embrace that advice that gives. And then the spread kindness is $4 as well, and it's 2 inches about. It's so the spread is 2 inches by 7 inches, and the kindness is 5 inches by. No, those are backwards. Yeah.
Spread is probably just shy of 2 inches wide, and then kindness is probably about 5-ish.
5 inches.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you guys. So that's of course also great advice. I'll probably do that next time my kids start fighting with each other. I'll be like, wait, do you read this? Read this, read this. So that kind of shows you with paired and layered and created with that wood house also that we were just sharing with you guys. This kind of shows it in a snap frame. I know that Mindy, do you have your snap frame with you? You also used it in your snap frame that we shared with everyone as well. So they're super, super cute. Here, I think she's going to grab it. There you go.
So I put spread kindness down below my truck, kind of framed on the bracket on vintage bracket.
Yeah, and super cute. And you just inked those, right?
Yeah, I just inked my letters. I used the dauber and I just used the vintage photo ink and just inked them.
It looks like stain on that.
It worked really well.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love it. So that is overall kind of wrapping up that DIY collection of the new products that we'll have in there. And of course, it's just another fun way to use your collection of designer templates that you probably have used on different creations. Now you can have them and use them on other creations that you can use and express your style, whether that's in your home, they're fun gifts, different projects, or even these, well, I guess we won't emphasize it too much, like Tina's gift that she's given to her father, but we're not going to say that because we don't know who's listening here. But I guess that's where, you know, the spreading of the kindness, if you were going to give it a gift, like if you were going to create one of these fun DIY projects for someone, who would you give it to? Like, who do you think would appreciate a fun, meaningful, unique, handmade DIY craft project given to them? So comment, let us know who's the person that came to your forefront of your mind.
I love the hashtag that's going around, take my money.
As long as you create with them and you get
Yes,
that
we
joy
want you to use them.
Sonia got to experience. And still, I love that you keep it by your computer, by the way, Sonia.
It seriously makes me so happy that I made something like that, because I showed my mom, and my mom's like, "You made that?" And I was like, "I sure did make that, Mom." Like she thought it was like a professional product I bought at a store, so it really hyped me up. I was very excited about it.
Moms are great. Moms are great. All right, Lisa, I'm gonna pick on you. Who do you see for the live simply word?
All right. The last one would be, I'm going to mess up her name. Daylin Merrill.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm looking at it going, the letters are together.
Lynn
Merrill.
No, ma'am.
You got to pick someone else.
Wow.
Oh, Delyn's, she's a member. You got to pick somebody else.
Oh,
Here, I got one. Tamala Miller.
okay.
Tamala Miller. Okay, you're a lucky winner. Delyn, we love you. Yes, Delyn, everyone give a shout out to Delyn because she gets all your packages out on time. She's the one who's going to be shipping out your new product when you place your orders. So, okay, we need one more winner. For Elisa, you want to pick someone?
Okay. Lisa Wires.
Lisa. I don't even see that one. So Lisa Wires.
Yes, Weyers.
All right. Yay. Congrats. Okay. Those are our lucky winners. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for joining us tonight and to share with us in our excitement for these upcoming new products. We really do hope that they will simplify the creating process and enhance your own creations as you get to play to create with them. And we hope that as you do, that you use these new products, you will be encouraged and empowered like Sonia and inspired to continue to create and continue to make that time in your life and to embrace the many benefits that come from that act as you are able to experience that. And so we're so excited. Go ahead.
I wanted to throw in a reminder because people are asking. So if you missed the beginning of this and you want to catch the replay and get caught up, this video is going to be posted on the kiwilane.com/new release webpage where we have important dates about when certain groups can shop the release. So don't worry, it is going to be reposted for you to view with the information. And we'll make sure to get some communication out to you guys about that tomorrow.
Yeah, and it will come post and you can watch the replay here in a minute. But August 3rd is for Kiwi Club members. So just to kind of give a reminder of mark your calendars, right? Mark your calendars. But as long as you have an online account in our Kiwi Lane community at our website, we also make sure that that email marketing communication is being sent to all of you guys too. And if you haven't, make sure to go jump over it and set that up through the links in which you have. Okay, and then Thursday, August 5th is then an official release. So if you're not a Kiwi Club member, that's okay. Just have to be a patient for a little bit longer, but we'll kind of get the Kiwi Club members out and then we'll get yours, but it's coming down the pipeline. So it's super exciting. I can't believe it's almost August. Like, I know I say that every month, every time a month passes, but I don't know, August, like, it's now not officially halfway through the year. It's officially like on the other end of this year. Like we're almost over. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
In the production of products, we already live in next year. The year is over.
Next summer.
Yeah.
Next summer is where we're at.
So lots of fun things coming down, of course, all with the hopes that it inspires you and nurture your creations and give you something to harness that that experience in different ways. So thank you guys so much. We can't wait to see what you guys play to create with these new products. And then of course to celebrate with you as you share those with us in the community. We'd love to celebrate your creation with you. And thank you again for everyone. We hope you have a wonderful night. And thank you for all of you guys for coming out and sharing your ideas, inspiring us as well. And we'll see you guys in the community. Bye guys.
Bye.